Oh, stop. Hey guys, welcome to another SecondIncomeClub.com live training. Today is going to be a really good one. We have my partner in crime, Second Income Club, Tom Bill, here. He's learned some really ninja stuff about Facebook targeting and optimization just recently, and they've made a bunch of changes. And this presentation, we're going to go into, what's really working, like the hardcore Facebook guys that don't really teach what they're doing. They just kind of do it behind closed doors and make a ton of money secretly. And occasionally you could catch them at private events, buy them a couple of drinks, and find out what's really working. That's the type of thing you guys are going to get today, but without having to buy drinks. So that sounds good. Enter yes into the questions box just to let me know that you hear me. And we're going to get started. All right, so Tom Bill is going to jump into the presentation. He's going to share what's working. He's really becoming a ninja in his own right with Facebook ads. And grab a pen and a piece of paper, and let's get started. Hey, Tom, you there?
I am here, Ron. Thank you. Awesome. And thank you, Second Income Club members, for choosing to be here. Grab your pen, grab your paper, as Ron just shared with you, because we're going to dig in rather quickly on exactly what it says here. I tried squeezing as many words as possible on this first page. Advanced Facebook Targeting and Optimization, Part 1. We're going to talk about custom audiences, which is a new frontier that marketers have dreamed of for ages, and it's now a reality. And this is for you as a Second Income Club member. We're looking to share these steps with you that you can immediately implement and begin benefiting from today. So I'm going to jump right in, and there's no beating around the bush. We're going to jump right in. I'm going to show you what's going on, and I'll get into more depth about this particular page. But this is an example of how custom audiences can change your marketing world. This changes everything. And basically, when you are logged into your Facebook, go into your ads manager, and you get there from facebook.com/ads/manage. Then in the bottom left-hand corner, click on audiences, and this is what I would like you to see in the very near future. These are some of the custom audiences that I've created that, let me just give you a brief idea of how this is powerful, why it's powerful, and how this is going to change everything for you. So if you look on the left-hand side where it says audience names, it's pretty small there, but I'll read it for you if you can't see it. Can change happen in minutes. That was a Facebook post that I did that led to my blog, and so far, and that was yesterday. If you look there, it was 6:24 at 4:30. There was already 200 people that went there, and I can click on the far side there where it says create ad and create an ad that will only go to those 200 people if I desire. That one's pretty good. Can't Keep Calm, I created that when I was in the Florida Keys this past weekend. That one I didn't get over tipping. I haven't done any advertising for it or sent much traffic, so I can't create an ad for that one yet. Next one down, Zig 9/11 lesson. That was to a blog post that I did, and 50 people went to go check out the lesson that I learned from Zig. Below that is 300 clicks. This is an offer I put up that was allowing people to take advantage of 300 clicks. There were 200 people that went to that page. I could create an ad that would only go to those 200 people, and on and on and on. And you see the value of this. And I'm going to share how to do this exactly. And just for me describing it, hopefully your mind is racing. You're like, wait a minute. So Tom, you ran a Facebook comment that linked to your blog, and now you have the ability to touch. They raised their hand in essence. Now you have the ability to touch them with advertisements, and that's exactly right, and that's what it says here. So most all of these went to my blog, they raised their hand, shared that they were interested in that topic, so I can create an ad that only they will see. And as you can see in the listings of the ads that I showed here, each of them went for a specific reason. The people went to listen to this lesson from Zig to hear more about Zig. This one, they wanted more clicks. This one, can change happen in minutes. They want instant change. So what I do is target the ad dependent upon which custom audience that they went to. At the very bottom here, Key Largo June, Key Largo expressed interest. So there were 380 people combined that expressed interest in coming to an event with me in Key Largo for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we got 6 people at a decent investment to come down and spend the weekend to learn a little bit of what you're going to learn here today. But now, when I run another event, these 380 people already went there, already expressed interest, so those are more apt and more capable of being closed than just a general population. So that's a pretty good overview of what we're going to get into today. So just imagine, based upon that scenario, being able to reach all visitors to your sites or pages with laser targeting. And that's what we're going to show you today. So basically, step one, once you're at that page that you just saw, this is just a smaller upper right-hand corner. So you go to Manage Your Ads, you go to that bottom left-hand area that says Audiences, and then up in the upper right-hand corner, you're going to see that green button where it says Create Audience. Then you click on that, the drop-down comes up, you click on Custom Audience. So this is the step-by-step, and as we just described, this is something you are going to be able to implement immediately, today, and the next training will show you what to do afterwards. So step one, go there, click Create Audience, Custom Audience. Step two, which is kind of 2A, I just added this one here, another one shortly after that, your website. Click on Custom Audience from your website. So as you just saw, the ones that I showed you were from people that went to my site via email, via Facebook post, via Twitter, via whatever method they go to my page, and following these steps, you're now going to be able to track them and target them with laser advertising. Step 2B, this is not pertinent to today's training. It's a little off topic, but it absolutely is relevant to list owners. If you're a current list owner, what do you have? You have your email list. You can send broadcasts to those people, but what is happening with emails lately? Emails, many times, are ending up in spam folders. And if they aren't in spam folders, they're in the huge amount of emails that everyone is receiving, and if the headline isn't enticing enough or it's not the right time of day and people are busy, it doesn't get opened. And if people don't open the email, if they don't see it, they're not going to open it. If they see it and don't open it, they're not going to get the message. They're not going to click and go to the website. So if you have an email list, this step is pertinent to you. You can go to do that same step we just talked about back in that next thing. Instead of clicking Custom Audience from your website, click Data File, Custom Audience, and then all you do is hit here, Emails, and then you upload either a CSV or text format with one record per row, so one email address per row, and boom, if you have a 10,000 name email list, those people are going to be a custom audience. If you have a 500-person email list, upload those. That's your other specific custom audience. So all the different segments of your list are already capable of being custom audiences that, yes, you can still broadcast to them using your email service, but you can also run advertisements to them where they may not have seen the emails, but guess what? Most everyone is probably surfing around Facebook sometime during the day, and you'll be able to have advertisements that pop up and grab their attention. So hopefully your mind is racing on how this is going to be useful for you. So back to step 2A. Click on Custom Audience from your website. Step 3, the terms come up. You got to accept the terms and then click Create Audience. Step 4, name your audience. As you saw, when you saw that listing of my audiences on that first page, I named it something that I would remember. And then if needed, I would write a description. Most of the times I can just remember it from the name that I write. You're going to be able to see it real quickly and decide which one is pertinent for what your ad is going to relate to. And then step 5, we go here. You paste your URL that you want people to track on. Now for the listings that you saw, I just basically took my blog and I copied and pasted the blog URL right where it says add URL. And I would just copy and paste it. So that means anyone who goes to that URL is now going to be part of that custom audience. So then I would name, as we did in this last step, named it. We selected people visiting specific pages, and then we paste the URL. And then anyone that goes there is going to be added to it. Here's a bonus step. I don't have a slide for it, but a bonus step is this little plus button here. You press that little plus button, and it's going to have the same thing. URL contains any. You can change contains any to doesn't contain, and that's where you can put a thank you page. So for instance, if I sent people to my blog and the call to action was to opt in, I'm going to have the list of people that opt in, and I can communicate with them as fresh leads via my email autoresponder. But if I want to capture and create a custom audience that is of the people that went to the blog but didn't opt in, I would put the blog URL there, which had the opt-in page, click plus, and then I would put whatever the thank you page was for that goes after that opt-in or after that purchase, you would put that URL in the box that would pop up underneath the plus. So then it's going to remove everyone who took that action. So then your custom audience is going to be for the people who visited the page but didn't take the proper action.
Hey,
Hopefully,
Tom.
Yeah.
Is there any way you could make that bigger? A couple of people saying it's kind of small to see.
Okay.
Can you like go full screen with it?
Let me see here. There we go. I'll make it bigger. First slide, I'll be able to make it bigger. How's that? Can you see that better? I'll have to do that each slide. On my little Mac Air, it's as big as it gets.
On Keynote, is there a way to show full screen instead of showing like the slides? And
if I do it, I think it takes away. Let me see. If I press this, you still see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll do it that way.
Okay.
All right, so once you do that, then you change the 30 to 180, because you could save it for 30 days, but if you're going to capture it, 180 is the max that they allow you to do it. So go ahead and change it from 30 to 180 days. All right, next slide. This is where you add the code. Now, I'm no techie. You may not be a techie, but it shows you copy the code below and paste it between the head tags in your website code. Then you can set up rules to track specific actions people take across your website. So basically, if you don't know how to do it, as you see there, you can send the code to your website developer. For me, on my blog, I just scroll down. Using the theme that I have, I can scroll down to add CSS or add certain scripts. And I add the script in there, and it works for me. If you don't know how to do it, find someone, a tech friend or something like that, that can help you insert that into your page and or your blog so that you can track this. Now, obviously, this step means that this can only work on pages that you have control of. So I can't create a custom audience and use Ron's URLs, right? Or use anyone else's URLs. I have to use a URL that I own, and I have the ability to paste this code into the beginning part in between the head tags. So once you do that, then it's just sending traffic. And this can come from anywhere. And some people ask, so wait, I have to send from Facebook? No. You can send your traffic from emails, from a Facebook post can send them somewhere to one of your pages, from Twitter, from any type of advertising you can think of that leads to whatever page you're looking to build a custom audience on. Anything you can do will build that custom audience. So here's a post that I did in Facebook, and it gave a sample of one of my other courses as well as where to go get the course. So when people went to either of those, I have custom audiences. And then I have the extra step of the plus. So if people did purchase, it removes them from that custom audience. So what happens is I have the custom audience of everybody who went to listen to the sample, and it removed everybody who already purchased. So when I create an ad, it will only go to the people that went to the page and didn't buy, which saves you money in your advertising. So all these simple steps are quick, easy, and fun to implement. And then the next step is create an ad. Once you have at least 20 people, you can begin advertising to them. So you see that second one from the top, the audience is too small. So when you first create it, that's okay. If you don't have the pixel in there, it's going to say that you're missing the pixel, whatever wording they have for that. And if you have the pixel there, yet you haven't sent enough traffic, it's going to say your audience is too small to create an ad. So you need at least 20 people to begin creating ads specifically for those people. And then you let the targeting begin. So remember that the people you have in each of those custom audiences raise their hand about that topic. If you were to envision a circle, let's just create a circle on a blank piece of page, draw a circle on there, and then cut it up into pie pieces, you know, a line all the way horizontally, vertically, diagonally, both sides, and now you have all these different pieces of the pie. If you think of your target market, just like you saw in the beginning of my presentation, let me go back to that one real quick. In the beginning of my presentation right there, that circle with the pieces of the pie, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of the pie. And people who raise their hand about Zig Ziglar probably don't want to hear about clicks. And people who raise their hand about clicks may not be interested in Zig Ziglar. And the people who raise their hand for the Key Largo event that I was doing definitely aren't interested in this one. This was something I did just for my political endeavors. Apology to elected officials. That's a total totally opposite target market. And these people definitely wouldn't be interested in the 300 clicks. So you see, based upon each of your custom audiences, you'd want to have a specific ad that you create that speaks to what they raised their hand for. And this goes back to message to market match, correct? So hopefully your mind is racing with ideas of how you can use this. So in doing this, what you need to do is implement right away. And as you saw, you need at least 20 people to begin a custom audience that you're able to create an ad for. So right now, following these steps, which Ron and I will have for you in a replay, you are able to create numerous custom audiences that you can have out there and paste that pixel on your blog, on your different pages that you want to track and create custom audiences with, and now you'll be able to target them based on what they raise their hand as being interested in. And then once you start running ads, that's going to be another training, but then you have the options that show up here. Clicks to websites, website conversions, post engagement, page likes. I really don't mess with much after that, but then you can also do app installs, app engagement, event responses, and offer claims. I stick with mostly the top three: clicks to website, website conversions, and page post engagement. And of the three, I mostly do page post engagement. So what I did is we're going to go in depth in some future trainings. This was something that I just want to show real quickly, real powerfully, and able to be implemented immediately. And then for the next step, we're going to go into some ninja tricks on how to go in and make the most from your advertising. But guess what? There's already huge amounts of resources out there that Facebook provides and other marketers have on this particular topic. So I listened to one last night for 2 hours and took some great notes on it. So this one I want to be quick, easy, and simple for you to implement. But if you haven't advertised yet, all you need to do is simply go to facebook.com/advertising, and then in the left-hand column there, just scroll down how it works, ad solutions, and between the overview, how it works, and ad solutions, you're going to see how simple it is. And basically just go create a page and begin running ads. So if I can ask a question for you listening here, have you ever ran a Facebook ad before, or have you not? Just put yes or no if you have or haven't run a Facebook ad before. I'll look at some things here. Here we go. Some no, okay. No. All right. Good. No. Good. That was my thought. And Ron, putting this together, I thought a majority of the people in Second Income Club may have never run an ad before. So to not confuse them with so much so fast, I felt we do it in one step at a time. So today, with the custom audience, you saw how simple it is to create it. Now, if you haven't, which many people are saying they haven't, I would begin with this first step, how to advertise. Go to facebook.com/advertising, and that will get you a good understanding, a good starting point, and then we'll go into some further trainings on that. They also have some things like this, where if you go through this course, which is a 30-day program that really trains you how to be an expert in Facebook advertising, they do it for free, and you get a $50 free ad credit. So they call it the Facebook Start to Success. So facebook.com/business/start to success SEM. If you go there, you can get trained over a 30-day period and also get a $50 ad credit. Now, I will say this, it's not that difficult. It doesn't take 30 days. And just like you can't learn to swim by reading a book, you really can't learn Facebook advertising without at least diving in. But on that note, you also want to treat it like swimming because there's money involved. And with swimming, your life's involved. And if you don't know how to swim and you just go jump into the deep end, you're kind of asking for trouble, right? So what I highly recommend is to not jump in with your head first and jump all in Facebook advertising. Play around in the shallow end. Dip your toe in a little bit. Play around with it. Start a fan page. Create a page. It can be on any topic. And here's the fun part. Just like the world of internet marketing and the online world, you don't have to have one website. Similarly, you don't have to have one fan page. Most of the people that are doing extremely well with Facebook advertising have hundreds and hundreds of fan pages. Hundreds and hundreds. in all sorts of niches. And sometimes there's a general one. Most of the time, the ones that they're really doing well with, they're extremely specific. So don't get caught up and think, I have to have the perfect niche, or I have to have the perfect idea. Just pick any niche. It can be hobby related, it could be work related, it could be you name it. It could be about your mind is your only limit of what you could create a fan page or a page in. So go do those steps that we showed how to create a custom audience. And before we get to the last part here, let's open it up to questions. Do you think that the steps were simple enough for you to implement that we shared with you today on how to build a custom audience? Do you feel confident that you could follow the steps that we took and that we showed you to go build your own custom audience? Post your questions over to the side. Let's take a look. And Ron, go ahead and unmute so we can chat about this.
Yeah, you got people saying, yep, oh yes. You know, people saying they saw similar stuff in another marketer's Facebook class that is very helpful. I mean, yeah, it's pretty straightforward what you've shown so far.
Right, and that was the point, and my hypothesis was proven correct. I was going to go really in depth, but I was on that 2-hour training last night, and it kind of got a little boring and a little all over. So I wanted to keep it specific. So this is part 1 of many. But if you follow these steps, that as we mentioned, we're going to put these into the replay, so you'll be able to watch and take more notes on. Follow these simple steps, create your custom audience. Now you're going to have the ability to create ads that are specific to those people, and that's going to save you a lot of money. In marketing, it's not about the mass marketing. It's not about going to the mall food court and thinking everyone in there is wanting your products. When people raise their hand and are interested in certain specific topics, and you follow up with a message to market match ad, it's got a much more higher chance of succeeding than going to the mass market. So this really laser targets your advertising, really gives you control of segmenting who sees what from you and what offers. So it's pretty exciting. Ron, was your mind racing a little bit on some ideas of how you can implement some of this?
Oh yeah, for sure. Sure, I have these huge email lists that you know, if people who have raised their hand and say they like certain things, and I could just upload those email lists and create custom audiences. Because email, you know, a lot of times people tune you out, or they unsubscribe, or after a while they just stop opening their emails, or you know, they change emails or whatnot. But you could take that same list and upload it to Facebook and target those people a different way and reach those people. You send out an email, if you get 30% of the people looking at your email, you're doing really well. Exactly. You know, so where's the other 70%? You could be targeting those people, hitting them up on Facebook with the ad too, and reach a whole another group of people. And you know what they're interested in because they opted into your list. Another thing I want to ask you, and I may have missed this, but like you could start out running Facebook ads and create custom audiences just from the ads that you already ran, right? Based on who clicked the ad.
That is a good question. Let me go back up here. What happens when you go and create the audience? Here's what you see. So you see these options. So these are the only options I'm aware of. So I know how to upload from your email list. That's the data file custom audience. I don't have a MailChimp custom audience, so I don't have MailChimp, so I never have used that one. And I don't have a mobile app, so I've never used that one. So the only two I use are data file custom audience and custom audience from website. So those are the only two that I'm aware of on how to do it.
Now, custom audience for website, are those people who clicked the link and went to your website?
Those are people that went to your particular site that you have that pixel on. Yes, that's what we went through today. So
okay, right.
Yeah, so if they click the ad, right? So not just from running the ad, but if they click on it and it goes to your page. And here's something to think about to clarify for affiliate marketing. You know, that's one of the principles we teach in Second Income Club. So there's a term called triangle of trust. A lot of the higher end marketers use this. So what that means is, picture a triangle. And instead of these marketers sending an email that goes directly to that affiliate's link and to that affiliate's page, they send the people from email and or their advertisements to their blog, which has a video or has some added value. And from there, from that blog page and from that video, then they say, hey, if you want more information, go here, which then sends people to the affiliate offer. Now think about that. So if you follow the steps that we just put in place here, and you use that triangle of trust, and as an affiliate, instead of sending them directly to the affiliate offer, you send them to your blog page, which maybe is a review of that product, or maybe adds some extra value, or shares a bonus that they get if they buy from your link. And when they land on that page, you have the pixel there that we showed you in here, where now you've built a custom audience from your email or from any other ads that you're running on Facebook or elsewhere. Whenever those people land on that page, you now have built that custom audience. And if you know the thank you page of that affiliate offer, you can put that as that plus underneath the URL for your blog page, plus sign, then you paste the thank you page of that affiliate offer and say doesn't contain. So URL doesn't contain that link. And now anyone who buys will be removed from your advertising custom audience. So that way you're not wasting money because these people already purchased. So that's how to do it, Ron. So using custom audience from your website, anything you put in your email, anything you run ads anywhere, if it's on your website and that pixel's there and you've created that custom audience, it will create that custom audience for you. There's a couple steps necessary, but yes, it works.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Pretty cool.
Yeah, you know what? One thing I do in my emails is I encourage people to share the email with other people. Like forward this to a friend. Like I'll share like secret recipes and things like that. I'll say forward this to a friend who you think may need it. Or I'll run an ad for some type of diet product or something, and I'll tell them, you know, if you like this information, forward this to a friend. So if you get them forwarding it to a friend and then they click on the link and go to your site, now they become part of your custom audience as well.
And that brings up a great point. What you're going to see, and you've probably already seen this, and Ron, I'm sure you'll be like, aha, there's a lot of marketers out there producing highly valuable videos and highly valuable downloads that aren't even requiring an opt-in. There's actually one I went to yesterday where it says, look, you can opt in to the right, or you can just download it here. Guess what each of those people are doing? Exactly what you described. So and it's just, your brain's going to go off like, aha, now I know why this video didn't even require an opt-in. Now I know why everyone's sharing it around. And exactly what you said, Ron, when you produce something of such high caliber and high quality and it doesn't require an opt-in and it's like, hey, tell your friends about this, guess what? Everyone now becomes, they're spreading the word for you, and everyone that they spread the word to, people will self-select. Is this relevant? Is this something I want? And yes, if they go there, chances are they're not going to be there just to waste time. It intrigued them, and they're there for some particular reason. I used to work with Mike Filsame, and we both worked in the car industry for a while. The old saying was, people don't drive on the lot just to kick tires. You know, some salespeople are like, oh, that person's a tire kicker. But if you're listening and you think about it, when's the last time you had an hour to kill? You're like, oh, you know what would be fun? Let me just drive in a car lot. I'm not looking for a car, but I'm just going to drive in there and just get harassed by some salespeople. You know, it's not something you're going to do for fun.
Yeah.
And similarly, you have to think that same mindset. People aren't on your site just because they accidentally stumbled on it. Something intrigued them. They're there for a reason. So now you have the ability to track them and market to them on a regular basis.
Right. And I've seen people do stuff like, you know, if you want to get this download, it's free, but please share it on Facebook before it appears, before you can access it. So they have these little scripts where, you know, after they share it, then all of a sudden the content opens up. Yeah, I've seen that done before too.
All right, so let's do a quick recap, and then we'll end with this. But you see how quick and simple this was. So let me just get up to the top here. Real simple. I'll go right here, play. Real simple. So go to your ads, facebook.com/ads/manage, and then in the bottom left-hand corner, click on audiences, and then up here, create audience, select custom audience. Select custom audience from your website. If you have a list, you could select data file, custom audience, and this will show up. Then you name your list, upload the emails, and you're ready to go. Back to the other one, you accept the terms, you create audience, you name your audience, then you select people visiting specific pages, and this is going to pop up. When that pops up, you paste the URL of that page that you're going to have that pixel on, and that's the page that you're naming and that you want to have segmented as its own custom audience. And then for advanced strategies, click that and plus button there. That same box is going to appear below the plus, and when it appears, you put the thank you URL. So if it's an opt-in, you put the thank you page URL there, and then you switch it from contains any to doesn't contain. Press that little down arrow there and select doesn't contain, and that will remove people that took the proper action. So if it's a purchase, you put the thank you page on there, and they're now going to be gone because they've already purchased. And then you save it, you change that to 180 days from 30 to 180. Then you go and you take that code and you paste it where it says up in the head tags, and then you're all set. And then you send traffic. You can be Facebook posts, you can do emails to your lists, you can have people tell other people about it, tell them to share it. Anybody who lands on that page is now going to be in your custom audience. Then it's up to you. Once you get your custom audience over 20 people, you're able to create an ad, and then based on the name of that ad, that's the segment, that's that blog post, that's that offer, that's that Triangle of Trust affiliate offer that you had. Then you create an ad that's specific, the message to market match per custom audience, and then you start running the Facebook ads. And if you don't know how to do that, go to facebook.com/advertising and stick around for other trainings that we're going to show you step-by-step how to do it. And then if you go to this one, you'll go through a 30-day program and get $50 free ad credit. So go make it happen. Implement this. It's as simple as it can possibly be, step-by-step. And and that's it. And so if you're here and you aren't a Second Income Club member yet, what are you waiting for? Like, this is one of many, many trainings that we have inside the Second Income Club members area. And then we also have a private Facebook group that is super helpful. It's got Ron in there, it's got myself, and it's got a lot of the active Second Income Club members who are actively building their own businesses. And they're there to assist. We're there to assist. And this picture here I kind of took as a cliffhanger. To see what Ron is kissing, you got to go check out the page if you haven't seen it yet. And it's quite funny. It's got a great relevant story on how this can help you build your $1,000 to $5,000 a month from home business. And this isn't MLM. This is building your own asset of your list and how to take that list and create it into a $1,000 to $5,000 a month income for you. So I put this little link here, tombeal.com/SIC brings you to the special offer that we have. And Ron, I mean, I feel this is the absolute best investment anyone could ever make with all the trainings that we have in there, the step-by-step guidance. Anyone who's not an SIC member yet, Ron, what would you say to let them know that it's a must-have in their repertoire of training and guidance?
Yeah, I mean, personally, I feel it's some of the best training and guidance in the industry. Like, each week we're doing new live trainings. We have a bunch of recorded stuff in there that's really top-notch, and it's all based on experience. Combined, me and Tom have been doing this over 20 years combined. So, I mean, we know every player in the industry. We know what's working. We know what people are doing, and we share it each week with Second Income Club, and we share it in the trainings, what's actually working, and it's step-by-step. If you follow it, you can't go wrong. So, maybe you want to log in and show them some of the stuff in the back end that maybe people are missing.
I have so many things open. Let's see, let me see here. Let's see. It's huge. Let's see.
Jeez. Wow,
Yeah,
you're
it's
a busy guy.
I've been cranking away. Yes, sir. Let's see here. So log in. Oops. Okay. So let's see here. Which page should I go to? I'm logged in. Member home. Okay. So right here, and these are the core trainings. So this is logged in, and as you can see, Ron is a superstar, been featured on all these things, and shares amazing strategies all the way from here. So we got day 1 orientation, day 2 success mindset, day 3 choosing your niche, day 4 what to promote, Day 5 Opt Pages account. That's a special tool that you get as a member of Second Income Club, and it basically takes away the need of you to have to get a domain name, have to get hosting, anything like that. We create opt-in pages for you here using your Opt Pages account. We show you WordPress, advanced WordPress training, lead funnel, your autoresponder, email marketing, testing and tweaking, paid traffic, free traffic, how to celebrate your success, putting it all together, and bonus, bringing it to the next level. And that's just in the core trainings of Second Income Club. Then we have some raw trainings, finding hot product ideas, building a lifestyle business, publishing and publicity secrets. Ron, how many books have you sold so far?
Going on 1.3 million now.
1.3 million hardcover books. That is awesome. And so he knows what he's talking about right here. 7-figure code, access, that's that multi-million-dollar product launch that Mike Filsaime and I did. You get that. Templates, you get our 12-step sales letter template, 12 steps to a great presentation, high converting, webinar outline, powerful email subject, sample autoresponder sequence, killer sales page headlines, and case studies. We got some cool case studies here too. My $6,185 Facebook post, how to make $1 million per month with digital products, 3 million subscribers in 3 years, Anthony Aries $100,000 WSO, out-of-the-box offline marketing model, top lessons learned from Rich Sheffrin and Mike Filsaime, and my Teespring test. So those are some case studies. Plus, we have our software, instant landing pages, graphics creator wizard, WordPress landing pages, autoresponder service, exit page script. We've got our live trainings that we do. We have our affiliate programs, and we have some done-for-you services as well. So
yeah, let's show the done-for-you services because that's new for anybody on who hasn't seen these yet.
All right. So
we have an expert team here in my office who will actually help you, will build your list for you if you want these done-for-you services. You can come here. We don't take everybody, but, you can come here and apply, and if we think you're a good fit, then we'll contact you. So after you, there's a survey below. This shows you some of the things you get with it, and there's a survey below where you fill out to apply. But we pretty much do the research for you. We set up your pages for you. We do all the technical stuff for you. And, you have options there with some of our elite packages where we'll actually get traffic for you as well. And it's not just to promote Second Income Club. We do this type of stuff. Well, the starter packages for any type of program. But the best value and the professional and elite are more for if you're in the make money online market. We'll actually get traffic for you in that particular market. So we'll set up everything and get the traffic for you, do all the technical stuff, and we provide you with telephone consultation as well. So it's really it's just done for you. It's what it says. I mean,
I wish this was around when I was coming up. This is awesome. I mean, this really, with the trainings that we just shared with you. Here's the bottom line. We have some people that are in their 60s, some in their early 70s. They're like, look, I want to learn all this stuff. I just want to start. I have a specific niche that I want to be in, and I don't want to have to learn it. I just want it done. And that's exactly what these packages do for you. And regardless if you're in that age group, I mean, some people are just busy professionals. Like, look, I'm working my tail off with this corporate America job. I want to bust out of it, but they're working me to the grindstone. I've got a little bit of funds. I've got the availability and some marketing budget. I want to get this business going, but I don't have time to go learn all the steps. Or, if you want to go learn it all, we've got it all here. And you can do it on your own, and it will work. It's not one of it's not a genie where you rub it and the results come in. It takes some work. It takes some implementation. But with consistency and persistency, you will have your business. It will be an asset. You will have your list. You will learn how to monetize it. You will learn how to create products. You will learn how to do the advertising. Or you can have it done for you, your choice, and or a combination of the two. Done for you along with you learning it and implementing on your own pace at the same time. But this is an A to Z high-value program, and we have a special going on. So, I mean, if I go to that page now, let me see if it shows what the special is here. All right, so we've got a special. I don't know if this is still going to be available when you're watching this, but the special, let's see if I get to that. Oops. So this special offer, like you can get in for $1 trial. Then it's only $49 a month. Or you can skip the trial and get in at $39 a month right away. So for the money and the training that we have and the guidance that we have, the done-for-you options, as well as the Facebook private group, this is the absolute best use of your money. It's the absolute best investment I could ever wish to have made. I wish this was around when I was looking how to create my online business. But fortunately, Ron and I came together to put this for you. So if you haven't joined yet, do so. As you can see, secondincomeclub.com/special offer. Right now, we're having this special. Hopefully, it's still available when you get here, and look forward to seeing you inside the Facebook group.
Yes, great. Thanks for the presentation, man. That was a great presentation. I learned a few things about custom audiences that I'm sure is going to make me a good amount of money in the near future.
Absolutely. Sure. I have a feeling you'll be uploading some lists here shortly and putting some pixel code on some of your pages. That's good stuff. Awesome. Well, hopefully you as a Second Income Club member saw the simplicity to this. We try to keep it simple. We don't try to overcomplicate it. It really boils down to this, implementation. Take these simple steps and do it. Jim Rohn said it's things that are easy to do are easier not to do. Take the easy step of doing it, get the results from it, and then stay tuned for session number 2. Each session is going to be 20 to 30 minutes, hard-hitting, step-by-step, simple processes that you can follow and implement right away. So we're happy that you chose to be here. Look forward to seeing you inside the Facebook group. Oh, I see a whole bunch of questions in here. Fabulous course, best ever. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Let's see. Yes, we're recording this, Terry. Should your test page, image, headline before? Okay, so my question is, should you test your page first for image and headlines before you do a custom audience? Well, yes, Anne-Marie, you'd want to have a page that you're running a custom audience on. You want to make sure that that page is in working order and everything's working as you'd want it to. And it can be a wide range. The options can be you just have something of value there that you want people to benefit from and share, where there's no opt-in, there's nothing for sale, or there's something there that gives them value and the call to action is that they opt in, or give them something of value that the call to action is for them to break out their credit card and purchase something. So it's up to you to decide which of those you want to create a custom audience from your page. Implement that, and once that page is in working order, then create your custom audience and start sending traffic to it any way you can. All right. I think we are good.
Yeah. So next time we see you guys next week, and we'll see you guys in the Facebook group as well. You could ask any questions there. We'll be there periodically to help you guys. So thanks a lot for coming, and we'll talk to you next time.
Talk to you soon. Make today great.